How was life
like
post
Freddie
Vibe?
Mercury or something. What?
How was life post Vibe?
Life post Vibe. Life post Vibe is good. You know, there's this there's this weird sort of like almost afterlife-y element to it. I feel like I've died and like gone to heaven and transcended my body and become this completely other resurrected person. You know what I mean? And I think Cisco kind of feels that way too. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
Now that he's given up his powers, is that going to affect how he feels about other mannequins?
Damn, that's a good question. I hadn't even thought about that. Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that he's given up his powers, how is that going to change his relationship with Killer Frost?
Well, I actually, Danielle and I shot a scene recently that I really loved, which is, you know, I think, I don't know if I'm at liberty to talk about this, probably not, but, so...
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do? Well, they'll probably fire me, or you know, make sure I never work in this town again. But I think that Killer Frost, you know, Killer Frost gets sidelined a lot. She like lives in the back layers of Caitlin's consciousness. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, she has an interest in like coming out and sort of like exploring her life, you know, a little bit more. And it's just been really interesting recently exploring the difference between Cisco's relationship with Caitlin and his relationship with Killer Frost, you know, because I think, you know, whereas he might expect Caitlin to come out in that body, you know what I mean, it's a completely different person, and I think that maybe throws him for a loop a little bit. But anyway, long story short, we shot this scene recently. That's definitely an exploration of that kind of that relationship, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. We've played with some really nice colors. Okay, great.
Even though you're not Vibe, do you still get to come out to play for Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Yes. There will definitely be some Cisco playtime in Crisis on Infinite Earths, pending contractual negotiations.
And speaking of contractual negotiations, are you still working at Star Labs, or is that like over and done
I'm
with
here,
now?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so superpowers is not a requirement to be there.
No, and that's a big part of, I think, our message, right? Is you don't have to have a superpowers to be a valuable member of the team, right? You can have human superpowers.
So do we have new gadgets, new weapons made by
We have 2 new
yourself?
suits.
2 new suits.
Yeah.
For
Flash and Killer Frost.
excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
So no chance of Ramon Industries happening?
No what?
Chance of Ramon Industries happening?
Maybe, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Is there going to be like a grace period where Cisco maybe wants to use his powers, but then remembers that he made the decision, or just kind of just fluidly just happy not to happen?
All I can say is that Cisco's really happy not having his powers. As to whether that attitude will stick around, I don't know.
How's Cisco's relationship with the girlfriend going in season 6?
It's going great. You know, one thing I've loved about Cisco's romantic trajectory is that every love interest that he's had has been kind of different. You know what I mean? And so it's an interesting chance to like explore different colors and relationships. You know what I mean? Like depending on the person you're with, you have a different relationship. You have a different energy. You know, and you complement each other in a different way based on who the other person is. Right? I think Camilla sort of has she just has a different energy than Gypsy had, or than Peyton's character had, which is Lisa Snart, Golden Glider. I remember. Sorry, I'm getting old. I'm forgetting things. I'm 30.
Hey, one of my favorite parts about Cisco's character is the banter with other people. Do you have any particular lines from this new season that you can share that you've enjoyed the most?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so something that I've really liked doing lately is doing the air horn sound. Like that kind of thing. So I tried to incorporate it in one of the scenes in the first episode of season 6. Whether it'll make it in, I can't say. But that's definitely something
Did it make the rest of the crew laugh?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
I know you can't tell us who the new big bad is, but does Cisco get to give the big bad its trademark name, or does that come some other way?
Can't say. Can't say.
Does Cisco have much interaction with the new guy?
Can't say. Can't say.
That's it. Thank you guys so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you guys.